We are back, baby. Fight Center. Oh, they made this bitch look different since yesterday. Prelims, we only got 4 fights on the prelims. Oh, I see. There's no way that's right. Mick Parkin? Wait, what did we do yesterday? We had Bukaki versus Perchino. I know his name's not Bukaki, it's Bukauskas, but we don't. His name's Bukaki. I think they have it fucked up on ESPN because when I look at the prelims, because we did an analysis of Bukaki yesterday, Bukaki and Prachnio, and I don't when I look at their early prelims, they have Sam Patterson on here and Keffer Crosby, so now we probably have to do that too. See, this is why I like to do my analysis like the week of, or not the week of, sorry, like the day of, kind of at the beginning of the day, because like look how much they switched this fucking card up, dude. Sam Patterson versus Keffer Crosby. If you look at it right there, literally he's the minus 425 fucking favorite. I'm assuming that's because Keffer Crosby is 5'11" and fucking Patterson is 6'1", and younger, 6 years younger. Reach is 8. He has an 8-inch reach on this fucking midget. Oh, what are we doing? I say midget, but he's like 2 inches taller than me. But whatever. He's a midget to him. That's the whole point. Sam Patterson versus is that even how you say his name? Kiefer? 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 We're just gonna call him KC, baby. I swear I did this analysis already. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. My notes here. Crosby, striker, can't wrestle, trash. Okay. We did that one already. He's in the early prelims. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The things did get moved around though. I gotta see what got moved around. I gotta see what got moved around, dude. Oh, Ben Elliott, Parsons, Mohamed Makayev, Kate, Sam Patterson, Crosby, Mick Parkin. Mick Parkin. I think this is the one that got moved. Mick Parkin. This is the one that got moved. Yeah, this is the one. Whoa, what is this picture they have of Molly McCann, dude? She's a brunette in this picture. What the fuck's going on here? This picture they have of Molly McCann, dude. Back end of round 2, wins by TKO. Decision, decision, decision. What that tells me is that he has stamina to last him until the end of the 3rd round. That's what that tells me in hindsight. So if I look at this alone, I want to say he has the stamina to beat out the fucking lazy bum that fucking fucking beat Walter Walker. You know, Walter Walker's trash. He's not like, if you're not gonna be as good as your brother and your brother is fucking Johnny Walker, I really don't know what to tell you. He's kind of in the same boat as Muhammad Usman. Muhammad Usman's dog shit. So really, like, what do you say about it, you know? So let me see. Move myself a little bit here. Yeah, so Mick Parkins, I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna write in my notes here. I'm gonna write in my notes here. Mick Parkins has stamina, can go to the third round. He's on a 9-fight win streak, which is great. He has UFC experience, big time UFC experience. He has 3 full fights in the UFC. Even the fight in the the Contender Series. What I mean, it depends on how you chalk that up. Like, you could chalk that up to him having a win in the Contender Series was equal to a fight in the UFC. Like, yeah, there's no crowd and shit, but like, who cares, right? Like, that's just as fucking important as getting a win and fucking like in the octagon in the UFC. Like, that if that were me, and I were to have a fight in the fucking Contender Series, I would totally chalk that up to a fight in the UFC. Like, it means just as much to me. So if I'm gonna say, as far as this dude having experience in the fucking octagon of the UFC, I'm gonna say personally he has 4 fights of it. As far as the other guy, fuck, I hate his name. I'm calling him Lucas. As far as Lucas goes, he's had just as many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just one more, but he's lost all of them except for one, where he beat Walter Walker, who's ass. So how do you chalk that up, right? Punches, rear naked choke, punches. Bunch of big fat boy dum-dums just swinging fucking fists. I don't see this going to the ground much. I see this being a striking match. And then who do I trust in the later rounds? I trust Mick Parkins in the later rounds. Who do I trust to find the shot better? Split decision, unanimous decision, got knocked out in round 1, dude. What these decision losses tell me is that dude's got no stamina on the back end. That's what this tells me. So I mean, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough for me to say that this dude is gonna be an underdog winner. You know, it's kind of, cause he's like plus fucking like plus 300 or some shit like that. What does it say on ESPN? Yeah, plus 235. This guy, Mick Parkins, is minus 290. That's kind of important to think about, you know. So, because a lot of people, you know, obviously the odds, they do They do the work for you without you having to do the research if you just want to trust them. But we're doing the research anyway because we don't trust them half the time. It's kind of like the odds are kind of like the weatherman, you know. It's kind of a hit or miss kind of thing. So, but in my notes, let me go ahead and write my notes down here. Mick Parkins. Mickey Mick. Oh, Mickey Mick. Oh, Mickey Mick. 9-fight win streak, bro. And you gotta think about that too, because he's also the hometown guy. 9-0. He's at home. That's huge in itself, you know. I mean, like, mental game is one of the most important things in the fight game. I mean, nine-fight win streak, stamina. What does it say on Tapology about him? Let me see, like, the percentages as far as load bitch. Oh, there it is. He has 58% wins by KO/TKO. And that one submission tells me that he can go to the ground if he needs to. But really, that one submission also tells me he probably just knocked him down and then got the rear naked choke from it. I mean, that happens so much that it's kind of... It's hard to look at one of those and be like, yeah, he's a wrestler. No, he probably just hooked him and got on top and choked his little bitch ass out. It's all good. Big fat boy dum-dums. What do I say? Mick Parkins wins by decision. But we're not doing picks today. Like I said many times, we're just doing research and analysis today of the prelims. This got moved down to the early prelims, so we're assessing this, and then we're gonna go to the prelims, and then after that we are going to end the stream, and then tomorrow we'll be back to the main card, and then Thursday I'm going to drop a video for my picks on this card. That's what we're gonna do. Mick Parkins, 9-fight win streak, stamina. I mean, what else can we say? What I want to, like, I was trying to look up tape on him, but there's no fucking tape on the guy. There's no fucking tape on the guy. Mick Parkin highlights. Oh, he's so fat. There's boxing too. Oh. He's so fat. Bink, bink. Okay. Let me do that for content's sake. I'm trying to get demonetized now. Not that this will get me demonetized, but you never fucking know with this shit, you know? I want to see his nooch. That's what I want to see, is the nooch. Not him fucking... Oh yeah, see? This is what I was talking about. This is one fucking submission, yeah. He's so fat, dude. He's such a big boy. Big old fatty. Ooh, that didn't feel good at all. To me, it doesn't look like he's scared to fucking lay his weight on you and fucking... Okay, so let me see then. Fuck this other guy. What's his goddamn name? That guy's way smaller than him. He looks kind of small, I won't lie. He looks like he's See, like, the difference is that, like, he's using his hand to post him. He's not putting his weight on him because he's smaller. He does that often. He's not laying on him. He's just kind of leaning. He doesn't look like a heavyweight to me. He's fucking terribly coordinated. Missed his foot bad right there. What the fuck was that? All right, so he's small, dude. In comparison, not a small guy, just small in comparison. And he doesn't look like he's very coordinated in his strikes, dude. Let me look at this shit here. They're both 6'4". I knew Parkins was fucking bigger, dude. He's fucking 30 pounds heavier. Younger. More reach. Just an inch. I wouldn't put a lot of stake in him, to be honest. Big as fuck. Mick Parkins is big as hell. Uses weight to advantage. Lucas. Smaller. Uncoordinated. He kind of looks shit, to be honest. Shit. He's garbage. I really don't need to do it. I don't need to do any more research. What I want to know, as far as like finishing sake, how it might get finished, or if it'll get finished. That's what I want to know. Do I think Mick Parkins knocks him out? Well, that's the question, huh? Because this dude's been knocked out twice. Chin has been tested. Shaky warrior. I say probably not. I say he probably wins by decision, to be honest. If I were to place a bet on picks, like, which will be in my video, off the top of my head, I would say my pick for this would just for it to be over a round and a half. That'd probably be it. I think, I don't think he'll get the KO early if he does, but I'm definitely leaning towards this going to decision. I don't think there'll be a KO at all. But confidently, I would say that Mick Parkins wins by decision. Off the top of my head, that's what I would say. But this fight definitely goes over a round and a half for sure. There's no way that there's like a first round knockout. I wouldn't think so. These guys seem, Mick Parkins is kind of a slowish fighter, and Lucas is ass. So I don't think he's gonna find that early. So moving on, next fight. Oof, I got hiccups. Oof. We already did Bukaki and Markin Pacino last night. Just in case you were here today and not yesterday, I'll go over it. What we got yesterday from these two was Bukaki is what I'm calling him. Bukaki, he's a counter striker. He's a counter striker. He don't really push the pace too hard. He's very nimble, utilizes all of his tools. He's really big on kicking and like the spinning back fists and all that stuff. Like he really goes for a lot of those. They both lost to Vitor Petrino. Let that be noted. They both lost to Vitor Petrino. But the difference between them is, if I look at this, he lost, so Pacino lost by, or Pacino, God, names are way too close. He lost by sub, and Bukaki, look at his shit. I forgot how he lost to him. Okay, both lost to Petrino. He lost by KO. Okay, so he got knocked out by him. And that was his last loss, is he got knocked out by him. So when you would say he got knocked out by Petrino, you would say, is Pacino's striking just as good, if not better, than Pacino or Petrino? The other P guy. I feel like that's hard. It's hard to say. But if you go back and then you look at his specific stats here. TKO. KO. He lost a lot by KO. KO. I mean, dude's knocking people out. Regardless. In the UFC, he's only knocked out one person. Now, basically what I chalk it up to, this is personally, it's an underdog pick for me, but I definitely have Pacino winning this fight. And I'll get more into it in my picks video, but I mean, basically when I looked at both of them on tape, what I saw is a lot of openings from Bukaki. I saw a lot of opportunity for Prashnio to push the pace, which is what he does. Bukaki is a very big counter fighter. Hold on. Let me back up. So, let me see what I saw, because my notes say different. This is why I write notes. Bukaki, counter striker, nimble, utilizes all tools. They both lost to Petrino. Prashnio, oh, no chin. He pushes the pace, not that great, to be honest. Okay, those were my notes that I had. So I guess I'll probably have to go look at some more tape again, just to kind of remind myself. But from what I remember, actually, he pushes the pace but has no hands. I think that's what it was. Prashnio pushes the pace, has no hands. He's fucking stupid, and he has no chin. So what I would say is he's gonna push the pace. Bukaki's gonna counter one of those stupid fucking swings, because he does a lot of moving his head to the side, not looking, and throwing overhands without looking. And I think that's where Bukaki's gonna get that counter on him. So that's basically my assessment of that. I might do a little bit more before my picks video, but just like based on what we did yesterday, that's kind of what I got from it. That got moved up to the prelims, and the prelims are what we're doing today, and we did that yesterday. We had to go over Mick Parkins and Lucas, because that was in the early prelims, and it got moved back that way, so we caught up. And now we're moving on to Jake Hadley versus Kaulian Laugren. Did I say that right? Did I do that right, coach? Ooh, let me look at my guy. I think I remember this dude. I do remember this guy. He's a fucking savage, dude. Pacheco. He lost to Taylor Lapulus. Unanimous decision. I remember this guy. He's a dog, dude. I remember this guy. He's a fucking dog. Do I remember Jake Hadley? Sounds familiar. I do remember Jake Hadley. He lost to Charles Johnson and Cody Durden, who we saw the other fucking week lost, right? Yep, lost to Bruno Silva. He got knocked the fuck out. I remember that. Sheesh. Just based on that, I don't know what to make of that, bro. You can't lose to fucking Cody Durden by decision, and we just watch him get knocked out by Bruno Silva like that. That was kind of a bad look for you, Brody. Okay. So go back on Tapology here. Let me look here. Yeah, I do remember this fucking guy. He's a savage for sure. Definitely a savage here. Cage Warriors. He went straight from Cage Warriors to the UFC. Pro record, KO. Choke, decision, KO. Lost by decision, won by decision. I think he knocks out Jake Hadley. He's a striker. He's a dog. Let me look. Let me just write down these. He was a Cage Warriors champion. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me look at their. And Jake Hadley stepping up, huh? He was in featherweight? Or was it flyweight? Bantamweight. What's below bantamweight? The straw? Fucking yeah. God damn, he's fucking. What's 125, bro? Bantamweight is 135. So what's below bantamweight? The strawweight? Or is that women's? Featherweight? No, featherweight's 145. What the fuck is below? It was bantamweight, featherweight, then lightweight. The fuck is below bantamweight? I'm tripping, dude. What is wrong with my brain right now? Flyweight? No fucking way, bro. Strawweight, flyweight. Oh, featherweight. Did I say that? I don't know. I'm fucking tripping, bro. Flyweight, I guess. I knew that. It's all good. I knew that. So he's coming from flyweight, Jake Hadley. Moving up to 135 to fight this fucking dog, who might be much heavier than 135. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm sure his walk around's like 160. Cuts down to 135. I guarantee you. Absolutely guarantee you. Moved up to 135. Hadley. Ass, to be honest. He won the Contender Series by rear naked choke. Lost his debut. Hook to the body and ground strikes. Let me see. Rear naked choke, rear naked choke. So he's not afraid to wrestle. Rear naked choke. So he's not afraid to wrestle. He's kind of a wrestler. Let me see. Slight wrestler. Logren is short as fuck. Hadley is only 5'7" though. He's only an inch taller, so it's not really. But he's kind of lanky though. He's just got like long arms, long legs and shit. Dude is kind of Logren is kind of stubby and shit. So it's kind of hard to think that he'll be able to really latch on like that. It's kind of hard to wrestle guys shorter than you. We're gonna be honest here. He's coming from Bellator. That tells me everything I need to know. Dog shit. Garbage. There's one win in Bellator. And then he moved to the Contender Series, like, right after that? How do you got a one-fight deal in Bellator? What kind of weird shit is that? Let me look at him one more time. Let's see what his loss came to by decision. Aside from that, I see a lot of unanimous decisions. Lost by unanimous decision, so he's not really getting out wrestled. He's not really like a submission artist either. Dick Hadley's ass, dude. That's just kind of what I want to chalk it up to, his ass. Moving on. I think we got everything we need out of that. My girl, Molly McCann versus Bruna Brazil. The Bruna Brazil, the chick that beat Shauna Bannon, right? Yeah. Beat Shauna Bannon. What weight division is this? Because I'm pretty sure she moved up in weight. Straw weight? Yeah, I think she did. She was fighting 115 before. I think she moved up. Dude, I just had it. Straw weight. She's fighting straw weight, right? Yeah, straw weight. $115. So that is $115. And flyweight, bantamweight, and featherweight. So she moved down. She was fighting in a higher class, I think. She was definitely fighting in a higher weight class. I knew she moved from wherever she was at. Let me take a look. Let me dive a little deeper here. Erin Blanchfield, this fight. Women's flyweight. So she was in flyweight. She was in flyweight. She moved down to featherweight. Oh, so she's gonna weight bully these bitches. Give me Molly McCann, I'm done. She's about to weight bully these hoes. What is this picture, bro? I didn't know she was a brunette. She out here dyeing her hair and shit, bro. I don't like that shit. My thing about Molly McCann is that she can't wrestle, bro. There's a lot of decisions. Every time she loses, like, okay, I don't want to say every time she loses because she's lost by decision twice. But her last two losses were also by submission. And when I watched her lose by decision against Erin Blanchfield, that was like the most dominance ever. And then she lost by another submission, got fucked up by fucking Stalarenko. I don't know if I could say her name either. But I remember that fight too. She got mad submitted. And then she ended up getting an armbar against Belbita. And that looked good. I mean, so it looked like she was working on her wrestling a little bit. So since then, it looks like maybe she has worked on her wrestling a little bit. She can handle some ground exchanges. And I think she's got a weight advantage now because she went down a weight class. So I'm going to say that she's going to weight bully these bitches. And she's going to have a little bit more weight on her and be able to handle these grappling exchanges and not get so fucked up where in flyweight. Because now she in straw weight. So, am I gonna think she gets out wrestled now? Since she's been working on it, now she's got a weight advantage? I don't think so. Let me see. Can wrestle now. Went down a weight class. She's a weight bully now. Home field advantage. Might that be said? She wins at home. Because that was in Perth. She lost there. Aspinall versus Tibera. Oh, I guess that was in Manchester or some shit. Or in Paris. It was in Paris. Was it in London? Whatever. She was home field advantage here and got fucked up. But again, that was up the weight class. Now she's at home again. And she's weight bullying bitches now. And she can wrestle. She's more of a striker though, man. I've just seen her strike way more than wrestle. Like she ain't really trying to wrestle, bro. And I didn't see that too much from her. Bruna Brazil. This special one. Loss by regional. Lost by a knee injury. So she has a bad knee. Lost by unanimous decision. Got KO'd. Lost by decision. She's winning by KO, guillotine choke, decision, guillotine choke. So she could wrestle. It looks like she's kind of got like a mix going on where she's going to strike, throw takedowns and shit if she feels like she needs to. It's going to be a little bit of like a mixture of the both. But let me see. See, strawweight. So she's a strawweight fighter. She hasn't been bouncing around a division. I think she's just gonna be where she's at. Maybe she's like 115 naturally. Like, probably walks around at like 130, 135, 140. Molly McCann, guaranteed, walks around at 155. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you she walks around at like 150. She's like as big as me, dude. Guarantee that's how she walks around. So she cuts down to 115 for these fights. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. She's got like a thick bitch build, bro. There's no way she don't walk around at 150. So I'm gonna just say she has the advantage here. I mean, fucking Bruno Brazil's just got. She looks big there, good torso, but like, and she's Brazilian, but I don't know. I think I just trust the hometown hero on this one. She beat Shauna Bannon. I don't know who any of these people are that she beat. She got a head kick KO in the Contender Series. Well, who is this bitch she beat in the Contender Series though? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? Come on, bro. They're just bringing motherfuckers to the UFC, dude. She gets head kick KO'd in the Contender Series. She gets one win in LFA by unanimous decision, and then they bring her to the UFC just to lose twice in a row. This bitch sucks. This bitch sucks. Bruno Brazil just beating up bitches that are trash. The Shauna Bannon win was good. And then she loses to Loma Luke Bon Mi. Ooh. Who's actually out here doing shit, motherfucker. So that wasn't a bad loss. Okay, so she beats people that she should beat, loses to bitches that are good. And I think, in my opinion, I think Molly McCann's good. All right, I think I did everything I need to do on this one. Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda. Oh, he beat Alex Caceres. That's not bad. I remember that fight. Grappling? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, he beat him in a grappling match.
for the division, lots of finishing potential, probably sourced up, and he survived a dangerous round 2 against him and looked good in round 1 and 3. And he's actually quite a deceptively large welterweight, 6 feet tall, used to be a lightweight, which is kind of insane, 26 years old, and eventually getting a TKO later on in the fight. We move on. Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda. I'm going to go with Nathaniel Wood. I think Daniel Pineda's trash, former PED cheat. Well, always a PED cheat, but got caught on PEDs when he came to the UFC. He actually got caught on PEDs in the PFL as well.
All right, sorry, I'm just pulling up some stuff, looking at some things here. From what I remember, isn't Daniel Pineda a fucking cheater? No contest. Guillotine choke. Overturned to no contest. Yeah, he's a fucking cheater, bro. That's the only reason I could ever see that doing that. Do you think personally you could beat up Mike Tyson today considering his age? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see myself getting past, like, if he don't knock me out in the second round, maybe. If he don't knock me out in the first or second round, maybe. I might be able to make it. I might be able to make it. Win by decision with his old ass gassing on me. I could see that. Dude, from what I remember, this dude Daniel Pineda is a fucking cheater, bro. He's a PED cheat. I think he got caught in fucking PFL cheating on drugs, and then fucking like look, how you got this many fucking draws, decisions, and no contests? Like, what the fuck? Like, let me Google it. Let me Google it. I'm pretty sure this dude's a fucking cheater, bro. No way you can't just find that stuff. They're trying to hide it from me. Bitches. I'll find it. I know I'll find it. Nathaniel Wood. Wood is one of the biggest favorites on the card at minus 500. Oh, Nathaniel Wood is minus 500? I didn't even notice that, bro. Hold on, let me look. Sheesh. Yeah, because Daniel Pineda's a fucking cheating little bitch. He's a little saggy bitch. Look at his fucking picture. Hold up. Whatever. He's kind of ripped. But look. Cheater. Fucking cheater, bro. Caught on PEDs in PFL. No steroids were caught in my system. You got fucking caught, bro. That's why your fights got overturned, bro. You're fucking trash. You're a cheater. Alright. So I need to write that in my notes then. I mean, like, it's kind of obvious, like, kind of what we're doing with this fight, considering the fact Nathaniel Wood is fucking minus 500. Like, what the fuck? That would be like, that'd be the biggest fucking upset for this PED cheat to come out here and beat him. That's kind of a bad representation for the US of A, baby. You fucking asshole. Fucking cheater. Little bitch. Let me look at his record though. Let me just see what he's been doing in the UFC, rather. Don't care about that. No contest, like, you're fucking garbage, dude. No contest with Andre Philly. I think that was an eye poke though. He had a submission, lost to Alex Caceres by unanimous decision. That's not really a bad loss, but Alex Caceres is like fucking older now. He's not really like when I think of Alex Caceres, he's not like, oh my god, like Alex Caceres is knocking out everyone. It's like, oh yeah, Alex Caceres, yeah. That's how I think about Alex Caceres. So it's not really. So to lose to him is kind of like, are you gonna come out and are you gonna beat Nathaniel Wood, who's, let me just double check. Yeah, he lost to Muhammad Naimov, beat Andre Philly, beat Charles Jourdain, beat Charles Rosa, John Castaneda. My biggest thing about him though is that he doesn't really have, like, he got fucking pillow hands, dude. He's not really gonna knock out Pineda. And what I would probably say about it is, I think, let me write that in my shit. How many decisions in a row does Wood have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sheesh. But he wins a lot by submission and TKO. But a lot of his decisions or submissions are triangle choke, rear naked choke, submission. Let me open him on here. Let me see what it says. He's got more TKOs than the rest of it. So it's hard to say where he'd primarily be, you know. So I guess I would probably say, so instead of, so to me that tells me he's kind of like an all-around fighter. He's just gonna find it where he's just gonna get it where he finds it. If I look at Pineda, he's looking for a submission. That's what he's looking for, especially with all these grappling matches he's done. He's a grappler. The ones that Nathaniel Wood has lost, he lost by submission armbar back in 2015. Aside from that, it doesn't look like he's really lost by submission at all. His wrestling's gotten better. Especially when you go to decision this many times, it's kind of safe to say that you kind of have the stamina towards the end, especially to not get submitted at the end. So I would probably say that he's kind of safe in that department. Wood's got pillow hands, but he's definitely gonna last to the third round. All right, considering that he's the minus fucking 450 favorite, I think it's safe to say where we're going with what we're doing with that. We were just kind of looking for a reason to understand why, and I think we found it. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the top of the prelims. That is going to be, oh, I think that's it. I think we're done. Nathaniel Wood, Pineda is the top of the prelims. Arnold Allen kicks off the main card against Giga Chikadze. So I guess that does it then. Yep, so we assessed the prelims. We did the prelims research session today. We did the early prelims research session yesterday. Tomorrow we're gonna do the main card research session. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights on the main card. And then like I said, Thursday we're gonna have our pick video. And we are gonna go over what we're gonna pick for each fight. Maybe some of these fights I don't feel comfortable placing a pick on. Either way, I'm gonna place my predictions on the fight, and then whichever ones I decide I feel comfortable putting a pick on, or my personal pick, I'll do that. Typically, I mean, in an 11 fight, 12 fight card, I typically have about like 6 to 8 picks on the card itself. But this one's got a little bit bigger. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 14. So this has 14 fights on this card. So I'm assuming I'll probably have about like 8 to 10 picks on this card. A lot of these I do feel like really comfortable placing a pick on. But we'll assess that after tomorrow. Probably after tomorrow when we do our research session, I will kind of go over my picks and go over all that stuff, and then on Thursday we'll make a video about what my picks are, and then I'll explain why. But until then, that was the prelims research session, and we will be back tomorrow with the main card research session, probably around, I would say, like 5, 6 o'clock Eastern, and we will get those picks together. we'll get that research together. Hopefully we'll have more people in here to kind of go over kind of what you guys think about what we're doing. Maybe you can put some insight, maybe some advice on some of the things that maybe I don't even know. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know every single fucking fighter in the UFC, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know every single fucking fighter in the UFC. I don't. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers I've never heard of. And then we just kind of do the research as we go. We look at a little bit of tape. We kind of see what they're about. And then we kind of go from there. I mean, in a lot of these cases, I can see who they fought and see how they win, how they losing. And it kind of gives me a good idea as far as like where they're going, where they're headed, and where they've been. So it kind of gives me kind of an educated guess on where I think a lot of these fighters are going to be strongest. So just bear with me, you know, learn with me. Give me a little bit of knowledge if I don't have it. You know, maybe I know some things you guys don't, but that's what we're doing this together for, you know? So aside from that, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. And we will be back tomorrow with a research session of the main card. And we'll get some more things together. So until then, I will see you guys on the next video. Deuces, my guys.